Hello, and welcome to this channel.
Hollow Knight and Silksong hot take alert, but on the big screen. This is the show where we look over some hot takes from around the community and discuss. I've been flooded with piping hot takes over the last few months, and I'll never be able to talk about all of them. Thank you, obviously, to everyone who commented, and if you want to have your hot takes featured, leave them in the comments. Oh, and while you're down there, like the shit too. Heard YouTube likes that. Probably shouldn't have said shit so early in the video. Damn, you know what, probably shouldn't have said it twice. Let's just get into some hot takes. Our first hot take comes from Ali Salman G511. That can't be 11. And it's the obligatory Grohl hot take. Yes, I know.
Hot take. Grohl is a good boss because of the lore, and so is Biowalter. I understand the Mac Muggets can be very annoying, but with Wraith of Purity, Biowalter is a nice area with music and lore.
I agree with the music and lore bit, okay? So stop going on about it. But if it was to voice my objection, I'm not fighting Beethoven, nor am I fighting the Chronorium. Grohl nearly killed my enjoyment of the game. It's obtusity in design. Let's talk about how we are punished in Silksong for a second. When Grohl kills you, a husk appears.
Not just Grohl, but I'm using him as an example.
Contained within these husks are the remaining fraction of your silk spool and all of your fucking money. It's a god's honest wakey wines in there. To retrieve it again, all your money, you must make it back to your husk. Like how in Dark Souls, you gotta make it back to your shiny thing on the floor. Please. DS1 was released in 2011. What am I, the repository of human knowledge? Fine. Your bloodstain. The thing is with Silksong, and I found this in a few areas, not just Grohl, in fairness to him, but with the economy of Farloom being a mere tad bit better than Britain right now, you can't really afford to be losing the potential thousands of rosaries you have. So you'll find yourself going back through this particularly grueling run bag over and over and over again, fighting a stupid boss who's maybe a bit too big for a full body hitbox. It's all well and good telling people to leave and come back, I mean that's what I did, but the pain of knowing you'll have to leave your shell there, and if you die, that money is just gone, totally thrown away like a good day at the casino. Grohl is a trap. A trick. And right now it's optional, so exploit that shit, man. Our next hot take comes from, I'm just gonna read out the letters. DJCRIMC60. I'm sorry.
Green Path is the second worst area in Hollow Knight, right behind Deep Nest.
You know what? Forget about the Grohl nonsense. Green Path, brother. What? I'm at a loss. Green Path is one of my favorite locations.
Hollow Knight and Silksong location ranking?
You can see 9 replies here, but there was no elaboration. Green Path has nice music, nice lore, cool bosses. Oh, and fucking God. Have we forgotten that Green Path holds God? Well, a God, but a really cool one. And just in case anyone is curious, yes, seeing this thing erupt from the water made me shit my pants. Moving swiftly on to our next hot take, we have one from Playlist Maker 434. Makes playlists, by the way.
Hot take. King Soul is a really good charm for exploration because it can generate soul infinitely, and you don't have to do unnecessary fighting that will get you killed in order to heal. It's just that you find it so late in the game that you don't have anything else to explore. But as a person that likes to play on randomizer, King Soul is a real treasure if you manage to find both parts early on.
I've crunched the numbers here on my side. The King Soul, which requires 5 charm slots, by the way, the most in the entire game, meaning you'll have to build around this, generates exactly 4 soul every 2 seconds. Do you know how much this generates? 11. Just that, not even a second. I understand the randomizer element of your statement. Maybe I'm a little bit unfamiliar with that territory. But, to use the King Soul, wouldn't you also need to find 3 extra charm notches? I've never used the King Soul for anything outside of the thing that you use it for, which is escaping me right now. Oh yeah, you use it to change it into the Void Heart, which is infinitely better and free of charge. So that's that. Next hot take comes from Matteo.
Hot take. As someone who has 112%ed Hollow Knight, as well as gotten the Radiant Void Idol and Pantheon 5 all bindings, when I play Silksong, Hunter's Pogo was not hard to use. It's a great Pogo, and I will still main Hunter's Crest until Sea of Sorrows come out.
The rage I felt. Damn, I haven't agreed with any of these, have I? I want to make my position known that I have not 100%ed, 1200, 260%ed, whatever it is, any of these games. I'm not, I'm not him like that, unfortunately. Short for unfortunately, don't you know? Hunter's Crest is an elite crest though. I use it on rotation. I agree, the pogo of Hunters is like the fine wine to which is Buckfast. Like, what is even happening here? Hold up. Crest tier list? Let's go.
I'm ranking every single fucking crest right now. I'm in my house code and I'm a little bit hungover, but it is what it is. Let's start ranking these. Let's start ranking them. Shaman Crest. Fuck. Shaman Crest. That goes in D. That shit's ass. I don't like how when you bind you fall to the ground. That's rubbish. Architect. Everyone says it's peak, but you know what? That's in C. It's in C. I don't like it. I don't really use tools all that much. I like Flint Slate. That's cool because it buffs my fucking needle, and I like that. Witch Crest, that joins C. I don't like the movement of it. I don't like the pogo. I don't know if you're at that bit in the video, but I'll cover it. Beast, that goes in B because it's really cool and it has a really cool name. And the pogo stinks. The pogo stinks, but it is what it is. Wanderer, this is S tier. I run Wanderer all the time. It's the main one I run. It has the highest damage per second. I don't understand why you wouldn't use it. Reaper is in B tier with Beast because it's the most bog standard one you can use. It has all of the drawbacks, but it's pretty good. It is pretty good, and this one goes in A tier. It's the one Hunter. It goes in A tier. It's the one you start the game with, and it's probably the best. It is probably the best one. Wanderer is just, I like it more. The next hot take in our video is sent in from Snowing Elf. Finally, a readable name.
Hot take. White Palace is objectively the best area in the game, in my opinion. The music, perfect. The lore, amazing. The aesthetic, mwah. The platforming challenge, beautiful. The only problem I have with it is the sound of the buzzing saws, but you can turn the sounds down, so even the Path of Pain is overhated. It's my favorite area in the game.
I actually fully agree. Well, mostly. White Palace is my favorite part of any playthrough of Hollow Knight. Though I properly cheese it, I use Hive Blood and go buck wild. Hive Blood lets you heal back one mask, and since in the Palace you're unlikely to lose any more than one mask at any one time, it makes attempting the platforming kinda stress-free. Time consuming, but stress-free. The buzzsaws can buzz off though. I'm not a huge fan of the Path of Pain. When I say White Palace, I kind of mean everything other than the path. It's really, really hard. This dude here, look at him and point. He's been doing it every single day till he gets a girlfriend. That must be hell and incongruent with the objective here. Our next hot take, told you this video was an omnibus, comes from Captain Cabbage.
Hot take. Pure nail / needle DPS will always be better and more consistent than spell spam.
This is the age-old argument. Spell builds or melee. There's not really a true answer, and in most games, once again turning to Dark Souls here, the optimum solution to either feels like cheesing. Like, is this really how you were intended to beat this boss? Or even this? But in Hollow Knight, I'd say that this applies to both games. Magic builds / silk builds, I guess, aren't really supposed to be your main. You're always supposed to use your nail. For magic to work, you have to hit enemies. Yes, I know, unless you have the King's Soul, but fuck you, I'm not using it. And if I'm being honest, Descending Dark does, in fact, obliterate. But if I have to hit something to use it, I might as well just kill it with 1 or 2 strikes. Magic builds are much better for boss rush modes. Can't deny that. But outside of the boss, in the open world, it's a kind of low-key, high-key trash. That's maybe just me though. I do have attachment issues. I even get possessive over my soul meter. Here we go. Kirby's #1 fan 1992 sent in 2 hot takes. But the first one is just them kind of bitching about the Coral Chambers OTS, and objectively that is a banger, so we're just gonna skip over that.
Hot take 2. Electric Boogaloo. Four Brothers Cygnus and Gron is the best Hollow Knight double fight, except maybe the Mantis Lords, and definitely the Sisters of Battle if you count that, but I would call it a triple battle. Cygnus' ground-based attack complement Grohl's aerial attacks very well, and even the ads from the first phase. I love that they all have a different moveset, as I feel the only bosses with copy and pasted sets that worked well were the Mantis Lords and the Cogwork Dancers. And I also love that when one of the brothers falls, a lava fall is added to the center of the arena to keep up the tension, because with every other double fight, as soon as one of them falls, a lot of the tension and complexity is lost, which only works for the Cogwork Dancers as it's for story purposes. My only complaint is that the second phase should last way longer and be the majority of the fight. Well, that's way longer than I thought it would be, but I hope it makes for an interesting read.
It did, well done, and I actually agree. I love Cygnus and Gron. I mean, you can just check out my short on them for a better look as to why. But as far as Silksong double bosses go, yeah, these guys are great. The lava is an excellent addition, making you have to really work for your victory. It also nerfs them a little bit, which is sort of really cool. It feels very similar to the end bit of the Phantom Menace when Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn are fucking looking at each other. I would like to remove the Sisters of Battle from any further discussion of dual boss fights. Let's stop pretending that there is any more than one of these guys to deal with at any one point. I'm sure, okay, they've got separate health bars, but that's like saying that because my arm falls off, it should count as a separate boss. Sort of like in Fear and Hunger. Look at this. Is this one or is this two enemies?
Oh dear. It's a bit unfortunate.
The truth is, and I know the truth, repository of human knowledge, remember, the Mantis Lords are one boss which picks up speed. Fight me, that's my hot take, okay? Oh yeah, random, unintentional hot take. Mantis Lords aren't a true dual fight. I don't even really see what's so hot about that, but yeah. And that's us out of hot takes for this video. I hope you like and subscribe. I hope you leave a comment too. I want to see some truly nasty hot takes down there. Something that will leave me like this. That's what we're aiming for.